What's up guys, this is FinalEssence here, and today we got some more Pokemon Sun and Moon news. As expected, it's the 27th of October, and a lot of stuff was revealed that I wasn't expecting, that I was expecting, and there were completely some stuff out of left field. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna get right into it, jump right into the thing. I'm kind of tired. I missed the actual release for the trailer because I overslept because my fucking alarm didn't go off. But we're gonna move on from that. I got my coffee right here and I'm ready to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move right on into the Sun and Moon website, and we're gonna take a look at all the new Pokemon and all the new features that they gave us and all the new information that they showed us in the trailer. If you guys do enjoy this video and are hyped for Sun and Moon in general, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new to the channel. So what we did have revealed to us was the final evolutions and the guardians for the islands, and a couple Alolan forms, and this rather unique Pokemon as well. But we'll get into all of that as we go on, and we're gonna start with this dude right here. I think it's called Decidui. That's what I'm gonna call it. Now, first thing first, it's a grass ghost type, and that completely caught me off guard. This is probably the only thing that nobody expected it to be typed as, grass and ghost. Okay, people were predicting grass flying, like, you know, the regular grass flying combo. Some were even saying grass ground, because there were a couple of leaks going around back in a couple of months ago saying that it would be grass ground. But no, it came out being grass ghost, and that caught everybody off guard. Obviously its main ability is overgrow, but it does have a secret ability. I'm gonna go ahead and read what it says right here. It says, this Pokemon is able to move about while completely masking its presence from others. Once an opponent has lost sight of it, Decidui seizes the chance to attack it unawares. Decidui seizes the chance to attack it unawares. In a tenth of a second, Decidui plucks an arrow quill from within its wing and sends it hurtling towards the target. Its speed is astonishing, but not more so than its precise aim, which enables the arrow to quill to target. Jeez. Okay, I need to get my eyes in check because I'm messing up loads of words right now. Which enables the arrow quill to pierce a target through and through from half a mile or more away. Decidui usually acts very cool, but it can become terribly flustered in unexpected situations like a surprise attack. A skilled Decidui can boast acrobatic curved shots. It seems some are more able to shoot arrows that reach up through the sky, only to come drilling down from above, piercing multiple targets one after another. Spirit Shackle is a ghost type physical move that only Decidui can learn. An opponent hit with this move will be unable to flee from battle or switch out for an ally. So this is a move that does damage and also enables a Pokemon unable to switch out in battle. So that's a very, very powerful move. One move that will be very useful for trapping loads of mons in and just setting them up for kills in general. So this guy's going to be incredibly useful. That grass ghost combo, that's something, I don't know if we've seen a grass ghost type before. I have no idea. I actually never heard of it before. Damn. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone with a grass ghost type now that I think about it. That's a rather unique typing. Obviously, I'm going to be picking this guy mainly because if you guys did see the leaks when the Pokemon, what's it called, the demo came out, this guy was revealed already, and I already loved the look of him because he looks like some kind of Robin Hood character, you know, like the arrow or something like that. I just really love the design of it. You know, I wasn't too big of a fan of Rowlet in general, but seeing what it's become, I can get behind him. I can definitely get behind him. Okay, so this guy's gonna be my main pick for sure. And we can go ahead now and check out the other guy, Incineroar. Now this guy, okay, I don't know what anyone was expecting, because I told everybody it was gonna be Fire and Dark, but they're all like, oh no, it's gonna be Fire. No, look at it right here, Fire Dark. It's a heal wrestler Pokemon. Okay, this is what we expected. This is what was gonna happen. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's a wrestler. It was obviously gonna be a heal wrestler. I mean, I'm a pro wrestling fan, so I guess for me it was kind of something I expected. Maybe everyone else, they probably didn't expect it, but that's definitely something I expected. I did not expect it to be Fire Flame. It's just happened too many times, and I didn't think Pokemon would keep up the trend. Or like, what would it be, like the 4th time now? 4th or 5th time? I don't know how many Fire Flying starters we have, but this would not have been the time. As its fighting spirit increases, the flames that Incineroar produces within its body burst from its navel and waistline. Since the flames somewhat resemble a championship belt, then known as its flame belt, and the Pokemon unleashes moves that use flames from it. In the heat of battle, Incineroar shows no concern for its opponents, and sometimes even launches attacks that strike the opposing trainer. As a result, many tend to dislike this Pokemon and keep it at a distance. If a crowd watching it battle is pumped up, Incineroar's fighting spirit will burn brighter, but a lackluster crowd can make it lose focus and fight shoddily. When it receives the admiration of young children and Pokemon, it may keep up its cold attitude on the outside, but in its heart of hearts, Incineroar is immensely happy. It loses the desire to fight when faced with Pokemon that's clearly weak or injured, and it sometimes gets taken advantage of as a result. Darkest Lariat is a dark type physical move that only Incineroar can learn, and it allows Incineroar to deal damage while ignoring the effects of any stat changes that the target might otherwise be affected by. So all the starter type final evolutions are getting powerful special moves that only they can learn. Darkest Lariat ignores any stat changes to the Pokemon, so I don't know if that ignores speed as well, like speed changes, defense increases, attack increases, things like that. But that's definitely a powerful move, and one move to be reckoned with for sure, because if it's going to do damage like that whilst ignoring any stat changes, oh, you're in for a ride. But I think that also means it's going to ignore like any stat lowers as well. So like if you were to lower the opponent's defense or something like that, it's still going to do like regular damage to you. So I don't know, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's just going to do a set amount no matter what, you know. So I don't know, it's definitely an interesting move, you know. Probably not one I'd throw out there. At the same time, it definitely suits the Pokemon's design and its personality. So yeah, we do have yet to see any of the Pokemon's hidden abilities, because currently they all have the regular abilities Torrent, Blaze, and Overgrow. So yeah, that's Incineroar. Don't know what anyone was expecting. It was gonna be Fire Dark in my eyes. And finally, we have Primarina. That's not a name I was expecting either. It's a soloist Pokemon. People were thinking it was going to be kind of like a siren. It definitely looks like a siren. I'm still going to believe it's a siren. 5'11". It's as tall as I am, and it's a water fairy type. So we expected it to be a fairy type just looking at it. That much was a given. That was probably the only Pokemon that nobody had any issues with deciding the type for. It was definitely going to be water fairy. There was no doubt about that. Again, the ability Torrent. And yeah, people complain that it looks too feminine. I don't really mind it too much. You know, there are feminine Pokemon about it. It's bound to happen. I don't know why people are so mad about it. It happens, you know. Get over it. Jeez. As it dances, Primarina releases balloons of water into the area around itself, moving them using the sound waves from its voice. The sight of moonlight reflecting off his glittering balloons creates a magical scene. Since Primarina controls its balloons using his voice, any injury to his throat can become a grave problem, which means, you know, throat chop can definitely render it useless. Its greatest enemies are arid environments and the overuse of his voice during back-to-back battles. Among the balloons that Primarina releases, some explode when touched while others do not. Primarina jump on the non-exploding balloons while they make sport of their opponents, and they use the exploding variety to trigger chained explosions. Primarina's songs have many variations, and each one changes the motions of the balloons. It has been observed that songs are shared among Primarina living together, so different colonies end up knowing different songs. Sparkling Area is a water type special move that only Primarina can learn. and it heals the burns of any target it strikes. So this is more like a support move. I'd say it's only really useful in double battles if your opponent gets, you know, Will-O-Wisp or gets burned off a Scald or something like that. You can just go ahead and use Sparkling Aria, kill the burn, and that Pokemon is ready and good to go. Definitely not something I want to use in single battle on the opponent, because I'm not want to be healing any of my opponents off their burn, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to make of that move. I wasn't expecting that. I saw the trailer. I didn't pay too much attention on Primarina because I was drinking my coffee. But yeah, I don't know what to make of that move at all. Not one bit. Okay, I don't know what to think of it. But definitely these are the final evolutions. That's what we expected. And we had towards revealed the rest of the island guardians, the Tapumons, which I like to call them. First up, we got Tapu Bulu. Can't remember what island he's from, but we're probably gonna find out as we read into it. Got Tapu Bulu here. He's Grass Fairy, and he has the ability Grassy Surge, which creates a grassy terrain. If you guys didn't know that. All of them got like some kind of terrain move. Like Tapu Koko has the electric terrain move. I think it's called Electric Surge or something like that. But yeah, Tapu Bulu has the power to manipulate vegetation and cause it to grow. You can use this power on its own horns, which are made of wood, changing their shape or making them larger. This can come in handy in battle. This stolid Pokemon is not very active. People's opinions differ on whether it's as docile as it seems, or if the reason it doesn't move much can be chalked up to simple laziness. Tapu Bulu does not like unnecessary battles or frightening other Pokemon. Because of this, it makes a loud ringing noise with its tail to alert those nearby of its presence. Although Tapu Bulu may not like to start battles, it shows no mercy when dealing with evildoers. It's said that when thieves once broke into his ruins, it punished them by swinging trees around like massive clubs. Damn. Tapu Bulu can learn Nature's Madness, an attack that slams an opponent with all of Nature's range, which reduces the target's HP by half. So it's kind of like a Super Claw, or not Super Claw, Super Fang. I haven't seen that move in ages. I don't think that move's going to be used a lot, to be honest. It might possibly just to get that guaranteed 50%, but other than that, I'm not too sure. Tapu Bulu's ability is Grassy Surge, an ability that no other Pokemon has previously had. With Grassy Surge, the field will be turned into a grassy terrain when Tapu Bulu appears in battle, boosting the power of any grass-type move used by Pokemon on the ground and restoring a bit of HP to them each turn. It also halves the damage taken from the moves Earthquake, Magnitude, and Bulldoze. Okay, I like that. I definitely like that. Okay, I don't think we have a grassy. We have a grassy terrain. I'm lying. Shut up, Mark. But this guy, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him. He looks incredibly hench, but he doesn't like to fight. No, he's like a toothless bulldog, is what my mom would like to call it. Or what my mom liked to call things like that, you know, strong people with like no intent to fight or anything. But yeah, next we got Tapu Lele, the psychic fairy type with the ability Psychic Surge. Obviously we know what that does, it creates a psychic terrain. There's a legend which says that long ago Tapu Lele once brought an end to war between the islands of Alola by scattering its scales and soothing the tired warriors. Tapu Lele scatters growing scales that physically affect others, providing stimulation to their bodies and healing their illness or injuries. But these scales can be dangerous as well, because a body can't withstand changes brought about by contact with too many scales at the same time. It will scatter its scales over humans and Pokemon for its own environment. While it is innocent in one sense, there is also cruelty in the way it casually brings others to ruin. Okay. If Tapu Lele doesn't have much energy stored in its shell, it may lack the strength to seize victory in a head-on battle. With this in mind, it tends to prioritize not losing a battle over actually beating a foe, and it's skilled at strategies such as inflicting status conditions on opponents. Nature's Madness slams a target with all of Nature's range, inducing the target's HP by half. Psychic Terrain is a move that noble Pokemon previously able to learn, and using it will boost the power of any psychic type moves used by a Pokemon on the ground and prevent it from being hit by priority moves. Okay. So only psychic type prevented from being hit by priority moves? Okay. It was, yeah. Used by Pokemon. And yeah. Tapu Lele's ability is Psychic Surge, which is literally Psychic Terrain. It just repeats. Okay, sure. Tapu Lele, Cutemon. Don't be surprised if you see any Rule 34 of this. I won't be. And also this one, Tapu Fini, the Water Fairy type. Don't be surprised of that as well. There are some nasty people out there. Okay, I've seen some shit, and I'm not proud of the shit I've seen. Not at all. This Pokemon has the ability Misty Surge, which creates a fairy terrain, I think. Is it a fairy terrain? Yeah, it's a fairy terrain. Everyone was expecting a water terrain, you know, to keep up with the trend, but no, I guess this one just went straight for the fairy type. I don't know why they didn't create like a water terrain, you know. Misty sounds like a water thing, you know. Anyways, this Pokemon is able to create a special water that purifies both mind and body, but Tapu Fini requires that supplicants wishing to obtain the purifying water demonstrate the strength to withstand the Tapu's fog. Many humans have tried to withstand Tapu Fini's fog in pursuit of its purifying water. Among them were some with evil intentions, which may be the reason for Tapu Fini's sense of disgust and lack of interest in appearing to people. Tapu Fini is able to attack by manipulating water. Since it hates to risk harm to itself during battle, it prefers to create a thick fog that puts opponents in a trance and leads them to destroy themselves. Tapu Fini's expression remains listless even when unleashing moves. Some people might say that it looked this way, that it might look this way because using its moves is so exhausting. The Pokemon's Nature Madness attack slams the target with all of Nature's Rage, blah blah blah. It's the same thing. Tapu Fini's ability is Mystic Surge, an ability that no Pokemon has previously had. With Mystic Surge, the field will be turned into a misty terrain when Tapu Fini appears in battle, halving the damage taken by Pokemon on the ground from Dragon type Pokemon and preventing them from being afflicted with status conditions or confusion. Okay, that's cool. All of these terrain moves are going to be incredibly useful in the metagame. In terms of how they actually come out, we'll have yet to see whether these Pokemon will be viable in their stats, but I think they might be very viable Pokemon. You know, I can't wait to see them in action. Sun and Moon is going to be an amazing game. There's literally less than a month to go. I'm really hyped for it already. Okay, next up on the list, because now we're done with all the Guardians, we can move on to the other Pokemon. Before we go into this little guy, I want to go into this fucking ugly piece of trash, Alolan Persian, fucking cocoa bean head looking ass. Look at this dude. Oh my god, it's so ugly. What happened to Persian? What happened? What actually happened? It's like, be careful who you call ugly in middle school, but it was Persian, and then Persian grew up to be this ugly thing, so it's not even be careful who you call ugly in middle school. It's I don't know where I was going with that, but this thing is so fucking ugly. Oh my god, its head is gross. Its head looks like an actual separate model to its actual body. Like, you see the Freedom model, the head looks like a separate thing entirely. Like, it looks like the head was a model itself and they just meshed it together and attached it to the neck. That's how big its fucking head is, okay? It's disgusting. I don't like it. The round face of Alolan Persian is a symbol of the rich Alolan region, and it is held to be a Pokemon of great beauty. Great beauty. Great beauty. Great beauty. Okay. It is such a distinctive Pokemon of the Alola region that all Persians are well protected and strict inspections are required before tourists can be permitted to take one back to their home region. Persian is highly intelligent with an even higher opinion of itself. In general, it looks down on everything other than itself. It doesn't tend to grow attached to its trainer either, so it's a difficult Pokemon to have as a partner in battle. Its exquisite coat shines with the glow of high quality and enchants both human and Pokemon. I don't know why I posted that. For this reason, it is a very popular Pokemon in the Alola region. It usually puts on a refined act, but once a battle begins, it will indulge in the most underhanded of tactics, including surprise attacks, trickery, and even foul play. Yet its haughty personality causes it to underestimate its opponents, and is often taken in by their counterattacks. So it's a snub looking Pokemon. Sure, I can get that, but a symbol of beauty? No, 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 no. No, 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 no way. No way. My nigga ugly as fuck. Holy shit. There is no way. There is absolutely no way I'll accept that. Alolan Meowth? Yeah, sure, I can get behind that. Alolan Persian? No siree. Not at all. This dude is ugly as fuck. Holy shit. No, we're gonna move right on from that. It's a dark type, fur coat technician, but that's about all there is to it, you know. Whether this thing will be good or not, I don't know. I'm still learning the competitive scene, okay? So I don't really know whether or not it will be viable or not. We have yet to see. It's a dark type technician. It could be pretty powerful, but it's a Persian, so I wouldn't really get my hopes up too much. At best, I'm thinking we might see it in Yuju, maybe, potentially. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking personally, but we have yet to see. So I think the last of the new Pokemon we got is this guy right here, Cosmog. The Nebula Pokemon, and it's just a pure psychic type with the ability Unaware, and it's so adorable. Look at it, it's so cute. There are some rumors going around about this Pokemon, which I won't speak of because I'm trying to keep this spoiler free, basically. So I won't tell you guys if you guys haven't read the leaks or anything. So we're just gonna go ahead and read this from this and keep the leaks out of it. Okay. So, this extremely rare Pokemon is known to only a select few in Alola. At one time, it was known only by the kings of Alola and their heirs, and it was called the Child of the Stars. The EVOS Foundation is researching this unusual Pokemon, and one of the professors at the foundation recently dubbed it Cosmog. Cosmog is very curious and shows no fear of people or Pokemon. If you treat it with any consideration at all, it will take an immediate liking to you. This personality trait often leads it into danger. Its gaseous body is so lightweight that it's sent flying when the wind blows. When light falls on this Pokemon, Cosmog absorbs it and grows. Okay, so that's a very interesting description. It's being researched by the EVOS Foundation, which means, you know, this Pokemon is going to be somewhat plot relevant. And one of the professors dubbed it Cosmog, so it was a very, very recently discovered Pokemon. If one of the professors at the EVOS Foundation was able to name it, since, you know, nobody else has ever seen this Pokemon in their lives. Okay, so this is a brand new Pokemon, and that's all I'm gonna say on it. What do you guys think about Cosmog? What do you guys think of it? You know, other than the fact that it's hella adorable. Yeah, I think what can I do? I can click here. Okay. That just shows you what's next. Look at that. We got red and blue. Okay. Nobody thought these guys were coming back, but they definitely did, and I'm definitely hyped to fight these guys again. Look at this shot. It says 96, paying homage to the original red and blue games. Okay, I see you. Well, it was red and green back in the day, which is why they, my boy Blue was wearing green, because in Japan he's called green because, you know, it was red and green before it was red and blue. But yeah, basically why they're here is because of the battle tree, which is basically where old and new trainers come to fight, join forces, and things like that. So somewhere in the Alola region, you'll find a battle tree, a place where those trainers who have completed their island challenge or who are strong enough to have done so battle one another. All of the trainers you can encounter at the battle tree are strong. It seems you might even encounter 2 battle prodigies from the Kanto region. Damn, prodigies. Okay. Scout partners to battle with you. At the battle tree, you can scout an opponent you've won against so they can partner with you in future battles. You may be able to scout some familiar faces. And here you got Cynthia. In the trailer, they also showed off Wally. I think that's all we got to see other than red and blue as well. And we also have the Pokemon League, which we didn't get to see anything other than it's being built and it won't be ready until we complete our challenge, I believe. In the regions that have served as a setting for your adventures in the Pokemon series so far, the ultimate stage for battle has always been a place called the Pokemon League. The Pokemon League is where the Elite Four Pokemon trainers with powerful Pokemon partners, and a champion who reigns at the top of all trainers await challenges. A challenger who defeats the Elite Four and the champion will be hailed as the new champion of the Pokemon League. In the Alola region, the setting of Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, there is no Pokemon League yet. But it seems that there are plans to construct one on the peak of a certain mountain. After the growth you achieve through completing the island challenge, will the day come when you also take on the Pokemon League to become the strongest Pokemon trainer? Maybe. But I think that's actually about everything the trailer revealed to us. There was a lot. Definitely hyped for these two. I definitely want to fight these two again, because the last time these guys were introduced were Black and White 2, but nobody was really interested in those games, so yeah. But I think that's about it. That's everything we have to look at for this trailer. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's okay. If you guys did enjoy the video, again, make sure to leave a like down below. There is less than a month Pokemon Sun and Moon. I don't think we're gonna get any more information before the games drop other than leaks. So if you guys don't want spoilers, I'm probably not gonna post any spoilers, but try and keep away from that stuff on the internet. Stay safe, because there are people out there who want to spoil you at every left turn. Okay, so just stay safe, dudes. Stay safe. Yeah, I think with that being said, I'm gonna go and get out of here, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish my coffee, have something to eat, and that's about it. Yeah, yeah, that was a poorly constructed outro, but what can you do? I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.